Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have a humongous haul for you guys today from Lakeshore Learning? Yeah, Lakeshore Learning, pretty sure, yeah. From Lakeshore Learning. I have never purchased from their site before, and I went a little crazy. We got a lot of boxes behind us, and I'm actually missing a box. I think I have one more thing coming, so I might just add that at the end of this video. Oh no, now my battery's dying, so maybe we won't film this until tomorrow after all. But anyway, I want to get started on all of this stuff. I am so excited about this. I have a high schooler who will obviously not be using any of this stuff. But then I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an almost 4-year-old. And I absolutely love all of the learning stuff that they have on their site. It definitely aligns with like play-based learning, which is something I really enjoy doing with my kids. In our schoolroom, we already have like some Legos, some blocks, and things like that I like to have in here for when I'm working with one child and maybe I need another one to just stay busy, and instead of giving them a worksheet, which that's totally fine too, but maybe they're done with their worksheets, maybe they're done with their handwriting, they're sick of coloring, whatever it is, I like to have them just do something quietly in the room just to keep them with me, keep them doing something, you know, somewhat productive learning. We do have a game room filled with toys, but if I send them out, they kind of create chaos in the house and start fighting and getting in trouble. So I like to keep them all with me in our like little one-room schoolhouse for all 3 of my kiddos. So we are doing, I'm gonna open up, show you the first thing in this big old box is one thing. They are in grades 3rd, 1st, and pre-K this year, my little ones. And so the first thing I got is this spaceship from Lakeshore Learn and Play, which is like, that's so my thing. I love it. So we are doing classical conversations this year for the first time ever. It's cycle 2 and it goes over space. Apparently we're new, but that's what it says in the foundations book. So I thought that having a little spaceship like this would be so fun. This would be so my thing when I was a kid. Like, I loved these kinds of things, and I feel like when you're in a classroom setting, you know, if you're in kindergarten or something, they would have something like this. And you know, we're homeschoolers, but why can't we have something like this too? So I am so excited for when I am working with my kids, maybe we're doing our science stuff or whatever, they can play with this, like take turns or play together, because I have like a whole bunch of stuff, so like they can create a scene of things. So this bad boy is, I mean, it's big. It's a big old spaceship, and it tells you like, it has a little car that fits in the garage. It has a workshop. It has like their shower, kitchen, computer, astronauts that snap in, and then it can take off.
Where are you going now?
Oh, we're going? Okay. Well, that works out because my battery's dying. BRB. I'm back from my in-laws' house, and I've got some chicken and rice cooking on the stove, so I'm going to quickly try to go through the rest of these boxes. Okay, so this one is heavier. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is one that I'm really excited about, and if I do end up liking this, I think I will get more of these. So it is the Math Facts Folder Game Library Multiplication Facts. And so it's just this box of like games, like folder games. This reminds me of the Good and the Beautiful preschool games. When they redid their games, they have them in these like little folders that open up, and that's the game. And I always thought that that was a really cool, like organized type of thing. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, that would be great. And you know, with multiplication, it just takes practice and exposure and repetition and you know, you really do have to have them memorized, even though I talked about in my last, or I don't know if it's out yet, but I have a math video either coming out or it's already out where I talk about all the math curriculum I'm using. And I do like having more than just instructions and just memorize this, you know, but you do just need to memorize the math facts. So my son loves games. Oh, here they all are. So my 8-year-old loves to play games. That's his favorite part of his math curriculum. A big reason why we use Math with Confidence is because they continued the games. And The Good and the Beautiful, it was more like in level 3, you just play the game by yourself, and he didn't like that. So, but check out my math video because I'm using a lot of math curriculum. But anyway, so this seems really cute and fun. And I saw that obviously you can play these games with them, and I will play these games with my kids, especially my 3rd grader, but you can also have them just do it themselves. And so, you know, he will definitely play with like that spaceship thing and stuff because he's still young enough to where he likes playing with toys. It's not like his favorite thing to do. Toys have actually never been his favorite thing, but you know, at certain times he's into that. But this would be like a really productive thing for him to be doing while I'm working with another child. So hopefully we like that and that works out. Then another little math game I got. This is more so for my daughter who is 3. She's so funny about counting. She goes 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, and she won't stop doing that. Like, I know she can do it. I know she can count to like 10 or even 20 if she really tried, but she just likes saying that. I don't know. So I thought a fun little counting thing would be good. This is really good quality. So all of this stuff, like, it's not cheap. It's not like Target prices or something or Walmart. It's definitely a little bit pricier, but it's like very good quality stuff. Like, I can already tell I haven't even taken anything out of the box, but just from being in the box, like, this is heavy. And also my kids, so mostly for my daughter, but my 1st grader, you know, counting and stuff can still be good for him. And we can use it in different, more complex ways, like remembering to recognize the letter or the numbers, which he already knows, but it's just a fun thing. But even my 8-year-old will like this because they like playing like ice cream. Like they like playing like ice cream shop and like making ice cream for people. And just anytime I've gotten them like a Melissa and Doug ice cream toy or some kind of food toy, they just love it. They play with it for a long time and eventually they forget about it and get tired of it or whatever, and then they'll find it again and play with it a ton. So I know that even though my daughter, she's our last child, so we won't have anyone younger that's learning how to count, I know this will get a lot of use from all 3 of my little kids, just with the imaginative play, but then also has that math aspect. It says that there are 55 ice cream scoops and 10 ice cream cones. So that's a lot of scoops. We can make like patterns out of it, stack it as high as we can. Like, I see a lot of fun and learning coming from that. So I'm excited for that. Another food related thing that I saw this and I was like, this is my 8-year-old son. He would love this. Like I said, he's never really been that into toys, but food toys, like he had a little kitchen when he was a toddler he liked. And then we got this Melissa and Doug pizza set, and he'll bring it out, like he's such a little host, he'll bring it out like when grandparents come over and wants to like make them a pretend pizza, and he's just so funny about stuff like that. So I know he'll like this, and then just as like for fun, but then also my little ones could learn from this. So it's a sequencing stacker, a creative way to build sequencing skills. And so you have little cards that you can try to follow and make the same sequence with the veggies, cheese, veggies, 10 activity cards. So I see them using the cards, which they also like kind of logic games and stuff like that, which this feels like a very simplified version of that. So I can see them enjoying making the cards, but then I also think that they would just want to make their own and make a little shop, like a burger and ice cream shop or something. So this looked super fun. I knew we would love that. And the last thing in this box is this puzzle set. So puzzles are something that I love. I love puzzling. I think it's so good for my kids, but we tend to lose the pieces or just forget about them. And you know how it goes. So you can always like use more puzzles, you know? And so this one I thought I would keep in the schoolroom, not in the game room, where they can just, like, I don't want them just come in here and just start playing by themselves. Like, we're in here together. Whereas the game room, they're allowed to just go and play, you know? So this will be kept in here, but I thought this one was super cute. Very nice quality. Again, feels nice and heavy. So I bet once I open this, it will be nice quality puzzles. But there are 4 puzzles. It's all 4 seasons. So I thought that was so sweet, like the winter and summer and spring and fall. I just thought that'd be really fun, specifically for like Charlie and even Jack, like remembering the seasons and everything. And I just thought these were really like sweet, cute looking puzzles, like swimming in the pool. We've been doing a ton of that lately at our neighborhood pool. So that will be fun. And then fall is coming up. So we could do like our summer one, and then I'll be like, oh, what season is coming up, guys? Let's do the next season. And just talk about the seasons while we're building the puzzles. I thought that would be a fun time. Okay, so that's that box. We got 2 more boxes. I think I have another one coming. Kind of went crazy, but I think this is going to be really, really beneficial for our school year, keeping the kids busy and learning through toys and play, which is something I've always liked for my kids. It's heavy. It's heavy, you guys. This one's a heavy one. I think I know what's in here. It's very heavy. Okay, so we got, this is what started it all. I blame, what's her name? That sounded like something else, but it was me hitting the box, okay? Like, geez. Anyway, what's her name? From Pursuing Peace. So her channel is Pursuing Peace, and I can't remember her name right now, but she's one of my favorite homeschooling channels, and she does classical conversations. And I remember before I finally was like, okay, this makes sense for us, I was really resistant to classical conversations, and now I'm like, okay, I'm super excited. This makes total sense, and I cannot wait for parent orientation tomorrow, and just so exciting. But anyway, so we're doing CC, and so I started watching some of her classical conversation CC stuff. And for cycle 2, there's a lot of like castles, like medieval, oh, upside down, castle stuff. And so she got this for her kids from Lakeshore Learning, and I did try to see if it was anywhere else before I went to buy it on the Lakeshore Learning website, and it was not. But it's a castle building blocks, but they're actual wooden blocks, so they're not just some like plastic blocks. I mean, this is heavy. This is really heavy, but I totally see my kids loving building a castle. We have actually right here just the Melissa and Doug wood block set, and my 8-year-old was actually asking for us to get more of these the other day, because he's not just gonna go build a tower or build some kind of city or something on his own, but when I encourage him through school, he'll do it, and he's actually asking for more. So we wanted to get more anyway, and I thought, why not fit the theme of cycle 2, which is castles. And remember, these cycles, so there's 3 cycles in classical conversations, and so in a few years we'll be back in the same cycle, and like my daughter will still be very young at the time, so we will definitely use this for at least 2 cycles directly related to our schooling. But then also, like, we use those wooden blocks all the time. My kids do battles and stuff, which I'll show you guys some other things I think will go well. They're really into Army guys, especially my Jack. He was the one that really got into it, my 1st grader. And then it's kind of gotten my 8-year-old into it. Like, they'll set up battles together. And so what's better for a battle than a castle? So I'm really excited. Create enchanting castles with our set of hardwood blocks. Durable, stackable, printed on all sides. 12 unique shapes for unlimited designs. So you can find something similar to this, I'm sure, but if you want the real deal and really good quality, I would suggest getting it from Lakeshore Learning. But this was the gateway drug. So she got me in with this. I was like, all right, I guess I have to get it from that website. And then all of a sudden I saw all this other amazing stuff. And I was like, where has this been all my life? And we actually have one like in a town over, which I would love to go to someday, maybe with my homeschool BFF. Maybe me and her can go there someday. I don't think it would be fun with the kids. We'd have to go without the kids, which can be tough when you're homeschoolers. But anyway, so that is what started all of this. But let's keep going. Okay, so these learn and play things, kind of like the rocket, is this, what do they call it? Animal Oasis. So my daughter is an animal lover, like extreme animal lover. I don't know if it's because my other kids didn't really have a dog. Henry actually got bit by the dog we had for a short period of time in the face. Thankfully, he's okay. But anyway, so I'm probably gonna have to pause this video again and go check my food. But anyway, I don't know if it's because we had a dog from like birth and she just has loved that dog, but I think it's really her because she loves horses. Like she was waiting for a pony ride. What's that?
The glove that I was using, I can't catch that well with it. So Dad gave me this glove, his glove, and I can catch a lot better with it.
Oh. All right. This is life of a mom, guys. I'm just trying to get these videos filmed for y'all, but we just had dinner as a family, which was wonderful. A little bit stressful getting everyone to the table, and then it's just like eat and they're just like out of there. But now the little guys are in the bath with some bath bombs, and yeah, we're just doing our evening routine, and I'm gonna hopefully while they're in the bath finish this video. So anyway, as I was saying, she loves animals. She's an animal lover. And so I saw this and I was like, oh, that's so cute. She would love that. It has like, I would say like the zoo. Yeah, these are like zoo type animals. And we do want to go to the zoo, especially when it starts to like cool off. It's super hot right now, like probably way too hot to go to the zoo, but that is something we want to do this school year. And so I just thought that this would be a fun thing for her to have, and there's more. And I know my boys will play with this as well, but it's just a fun like little educational thing. We can talk about like the names of all the animals, and then explore their play spaces, canopies, lookout point, rock arch, ledge, waterfall. That's fun. She'll love the waterfall. So yeah, and this says that this is the animal's actual sizes. So really good size, nice little setup. So I saw this first and I was like, oh, she loves animals. She would love that. And then, all right, so that's that box. So you'll get the last box back there. Okay, so this is a big old long box. Like I said, we're studying space in classical conversations, and I saw this. It is our solar system floor puzzle. It's like a long ways puzzle. So you see like the little girl and the size. So very big, long ways puzzle that I thought the kids would enjoy putting together. We got a puzzle off Amazon recently that was a world puzzle. It was shaped like the world, and the kids had so much fun putting that together. Like we're learning about all the names of the continents and the oceans in CC. And we already started doing that in our around the world. Let's see if I can get this so I can just show you guys. I talked about this. If you want to see more, I have another haul video. My last curriculum haul video, I talked about the picture books around the world by Beautiful Feet that we're doing. We have already started this, and they also have you learning the continents and stuff. So anyway, they loved that puzzle, and I know they will really enjoy this one once we get to space. I actually already have a kit that you can like paint the planets, you know, one of those quintessential little activities. So we'll probably do that sometime this year. I've had that for a while and just never used it. Okay, so to go along with that animal thing and the blocks and all of that we have, thought this was really cool. It's Playful Penguins Ice Blocks. Children use ice blocks and penguins to build a polar habitat. They, it's like cute little penguins. They're like sliding and waving and everything. And then they have these different size blocks, flat, small, large. So I thought that would go really well with the Oasis one. And then they have Cheerful Birds tree blocks. So this is little birds instead of penguins, and it's like tree trunks type thing. So it's like a whole world coming together. So, you know, they have the castle blocks, but then there's also like a castle, toy castle with like a king and queen and stuff. I think a dragon. And I actually had something like that as a kid, like a Fisher Price one. And so like I vividly remember playing with that. I had these Beauty and the Beast little toy figures that I like played with in that, and it was just so much fun. I remember playing with my cousins with that, and it was just a blast, so much imaginative play. Well, then I remembered I also had a Fisher Price pirate ship. So this is the learn and play thing again. This thing is huge. Very, very big. Very, very big. Which I think is nice because when you have multiple children, they're probably picturing a classroom, but I have 3 little kids that will fight. It's nice to have a big one, you know. I have to figure out where to put all this in the schoolroom. But I remember, now I don't think we're studying pirates this year, although we could, and that would be fun. We might study Vikings though at some point. This could go with like a Vikings study. I don't know when. I think that was probably in cycle 1. I don't know. But anyway, it's like a big old battle, which my kids love. And this one has like like if they're shipwrecked, you know, they have like a lifeboat and a pirate and gold. And let's see, this rowboat snaps into place for easy storage, 2 pirates, treasure chest, anchor, all that fun stuff. So I think that the pirates could go against the, like, they're trying to invade the castle, you know what I mean? And the castle is trying to have to like defend its fortress. I envision that, and I envision us like no room in here now, but I envision us like all reading about that kind of stuff, like getting, you know, doing our CC work, getting some literature that has to do with all of the medieval history, and then like them acting it out and playing it out with these toys. Like that's how I'm envisioning our school year going. So anyway, I think I have one more box. So I'll probably insert footage of me just showing you guys that. Okay guys, the last of this order finally came in, and so I thought I would show it to you guys, add it to this video. Yeah. Okay, shh, quiet. Okay, so this castle, so I originally, actually I have a bunch of the stuff, I'm like starting to try to organize it. I've gotten it all out of all of their boxes over here, and I'm trying to organize it. Shh. So these are the castle blocks, which I've put in. I really like these baskets from Target, but these blocks, everything is super good quality, you guys. Such good quality. Just so different than like a typical toy you'd get off like Amazon or something. So these are very like sturdy, good blocks. They're very similar to our Melissa and Doug blocks, although maybe a little heavier. Actually a little, you know, Melissa and Doug is kind of like a Target type of brand. I feel like this is actually, I think, even a little bit better quality. So got this castle stuff. These are cool too, like the tops. There's all different ways you can lay this out. So open that up. We also opened up the animals, which we got more. So I showed you guys this, but this is out. Very good quality. All of the little animals are such good quality and very realistic. We're gonna go to the zoo soon. I cannot wait. We're gonna read books about it, play with toys, go to the zoo, and then come home and play some more with all this stuff. And then I opened up this, the penguins. It's like a ice block, so it's kind of like building but a little ice area for penguins. And then we also got tree blocks bird. I showed you guys that. So that's this. These are the little ice blocks, which are really good quality. And then the wood type blocks. So they're more of a plastic. They're not like wooden like these are, but they're still really nice. So I've even started opening up. We haven't played with this game yet, these games, but I have started. They've already played with this and loved it. Okay, anyway. And then I've also opened up, I put together, focus. Yeah. I put together the pirate ship. This thing is huge. It's like on wheels. It's a really good quality and really fun. Although I couldn't get this to like push in. I need to have my husband help me with that. But super nice quality. And then the spaceship. Charlie has already been playing with this and loving it. She's got some of the pirates. Focus. Some of the pirates from the ship and the astronauts in there. So to go along with that spaceship, oh, she even noticed like, so you open this and the car can come out, but there's also like a bed. Yeah. She figured that out. So anyway.
Wait, Mom, I don't do it yet. Turn it off. I need to do.
You're putting it back? Put it back in there? Okay, thank you. Okay, so to go along with that, I also got the Play and Explore Rover. So that came in today. It comes with a robot, which I think is cute, and 2 more astronauts, and then this car. So once they land from, you know, going off into space, then this opens up, and you're like drilling. Quiet please, on a different planet, living on a different planet. So super, super fun, imaginative play for that. And then this castle, this one is so cool. It's like a dragon and like a wizard and a queen, king and queen, which, you know, that's always fun to play with. And then the knights. So I love this. I can't wait to open this up. I know Charlie will start playing with it immediately. She is very like, needs to be doing something. Like she can't just be on a device or whatever. Like she needs to be stimulated at all times. So this will help with that. And then, oh, here's the aliens. So we got these magnetic aliens that you can like change out the heads, mix and match. Oh, they're monsters is what they call them. But I was kind of thinking of making them aliens so that like when they go to another planet, the kids can play with them.
I just paid these.
That's fine. You can start playing. So anyway, that one I thought would be fun. Get ready for a monstrously good time. Children will love creating one-of-a-kind monsters as they mix and match magnetic heads, arms, torsos, and more in endless combinations. Plus, since the parts turn a full 360 degrees, the monsters are essential to pose, so kids can really bring them to life. Stuff like that matters to my kids. Like if the toy can stand on its own, if you can like pose it and turn it, that matters. And I guess it's a magnetic connection. So that's cool. It's just good quality, you know? And then this was the other like a block. So I'm gonna put this with these and oh sorry Charlie. Sorry, you okay?
Yeah.
Stepped on her. So I'm gonna put this with these. This is
It's not hurt at all.
It didn't hurt at all? Okay, good. It's like Pride Rock from The Lion King. So I can see us watching The Lion King and Charlie playing this out. So that will go in this. Then the last thing I got, which I've heard about this for years, Paragraph of the Week journal. This was really cheap, just like $5 or something like that. But I thought this would be really good for my 3rd grader to get him help with writing a paragraph. It has different types of paragraphs, like explanatory, opinion, I guess you switch, narrative, informative. So like they have here on Monday, you are brainstorming the paragraph. And then on Tuesday, you are starting to create your sentences and giving details. On Wednesday, you have your topic sentence and your concluding sentence. On Thursday, you're gonna rewrite your sentences as a complete paragraph, yada yada. And then on Friday, partner with someone in your class and read your paragraph to each other. So I like that it's 4 days. This class thing, obviously we're not in a classroom, so, and we're gonna have community day once a week, so 4 days to make your paragraph, I think is cool, and it just has different ideas of how to do it throughout the week. So I'm really trying to get Henry writing a little bit more, and so I think that this will just be a really fun and easy way to incorporate that. I feel like 3rd grade is a really good grade to kind of start working on stuff like this. So I was excited to get that. I was excited to see it in person, and it's exactly what I wanted.
That's my thing. Get inside of me now. Why can't I connect to you like this?
Show them the alien.
Aliens are real. Aliens are real. Aliens are real. Where's this one?
Hold on, we're just showing the camera.
Blue, wow. They are brothers, and this one just kills people. This one's the nice one. Get rid of the bad one. Connect.
And then I'm back. So now I'm going to end the video. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That just is a free way to support my channel. It tells YouTube it was a good video. They might push it out to others. Definitely subscribe if you're new and click the bell to be notified when I post new videos. See you next time. Bye.